Hi, you guys. Finally, we have MiWrite working, and so you're going to sign in with your sign in. If it was last year's, you'll use last year's because my last year's account worked. Don, I think I sent you a MiWrite invitation this summer and creating your account, or maybe it was the beginning of the school year. I'm a blur. But if you don't have an account or you can't find an email that MiWrite has sent you for your account, let me know. Um, so you're going to come in and it's going to be, uh, let me go. You're going to come in and it's going to come in like select a course when you come in. So you'll add a new course. I already have mine up and going, but you just add a new course and then you put in your information. I'll create one for reading too because a lot of times I have them do longer essays writing about their books or something, and so I'll have them do that in my write for any of their long responses, and then you can just use this as you're writing things. Don, you can just ask around how different teachers use it. I like to use it if I give a an essay in social studies or all my writing assignments go in here for learning writing when they're doing narratives or expositories or argumentative, anything like that goes in there. So you would add your new course. Then once you get your course, you click on your course and then you're going to go, you're in your course because it's highlighted. So if you weren't in that, you can see these were all my past courses. So um, that's how you get to your past ones for those that have had it. Because I like to go to my past ones and look because I like to see the assignments that I created sometimes, and I forget the names of them. If I've created a social studies essay assignment, I like to look back on it. Or I like to go back in them to use them for example or model writing for um, my students to look at, and I just block out their names. That's helpful too because those are great ways to access prompts and how your students wrote good ones. What does a five look like? What does a four look like? Anything. So I can use it that way. So anyway, here you go to your students, and I'm going to add my students in, and then I come over here to add, and I think that's the easiest way. You can either go through and just click them, or you can start searching. So I'm going to do Ellie Wood. So then I just click add selected. So just go through that how you want. Fifth grade is the only grade we have students in. Fourth grade does not do my right. So you can just add selected. Um, or you can go through and tick through them all and add them and then add them to your class. And then you're added to your class. And then you can also create. Sometimes I have my IEP students or those that are writing at a little lower level because you notice when you set up your class, you're going to have, oh, let me go back into that. How did I get into that? When you set up your class, you're going to have I can't get to where I was. Let me go back to home. Um, Let me just go back in to edit course. Okay, there we go. When you set up your class, when you go in here on this grading band, the fifth, sixth is all graded together. And so it's a higher band. They're really, when they grade these papers, it's nice because it pushes your kids hard to do well. But it's graded basically at that kind of that sixth grade, the upper fifth grade level. So if I have lot lower writers are on IEPs, they're way behind in grade level. I'll make them a separate class and still give them the same prompt or, you know, a modified prompt if it's in their IEP. And I might put their grading band as on 3-4. And then they don't know it, but I'll just create that class for them. And it will still say the same thing, but I'll put like some indicator like Mrs. Walker. And I might put like a dash A or a dash B behind it so that um, I know they'll kind of not pick up on it, but they might. And so in some of their things, and they're not always, I don't always have to have them writing at that level. Sometimes I have them write, maybe I'll say, I want you to write at the A level today, or I want you to go to the B class for your assignment today. Because some things, if they're just answering to an article or something like that, I'll just have them be at that class level so that they get some of that feedback at their grade level sometimes. But anyway, and I do my writing class. There are helps, all kinds of things in here. Um, I'm trying to figure out. There are ways to show things, but and then when I come back, I can help you through some of these things. Right now, I don't want to make this big long video, but there are writing lessons for them to do. So, say they score low, or you're just doing something like if you want to elaborate on essay, there's a beginner one, and then elaborate on essay, there's an intermediate, and then there'll be an advanced. Usually, there's an advanced one, but maybe they don't have that anymore. Um, so all lever, oh, there's advanced there. So probably because I only have the fifth, sixth grade band labeled, I'm not able to access the advanced things. It's more for upper level. And the beginning is like for 3, 4. But anyway, so that's the way to get your students in and rostered. You're going to love MiWrite, and the students. I've never had one student not love this. They beg to write. So I'm just telling Dawn that. All the rest of you know that. So it's a great source for writing and for them to become good writers.